Well, we continue to make our way through the holiday season here near the end of 2016, and already the snow is vastly better than what we seen last year. And that's really some great news. In fact, for anybody traveling to Japan or already in Japan and really want to get into some powder this year. Actually, this past weekend over the Christmas holiday, spent my time in Minakami with Tokyo Snow Club. Plenty of snow up there, especially around Tanigawa Dake. That is one fun ski resort there at Tenjin, and even brought my family with me. And they weren't skiing, but still some sledding up there. So if you ever go to the mountains with your family, there's always options for them to do stuff if they're not skiing or snowboarding as well. So some things to keep in mind, and also another few things to keep in mind. Just want to put this fun fact in the spirit of the holidays to remind you the top three snowiest cities in the world are here in Japan. So if you're thinking about traveling anywhere and you really wanted to get in the deep snow, Mori, Sapporo, Toyama, the top three snowiest out here. Now, one thing I do want to note, these are not the snowiest areas in Japan. These are all cities. Sapporo, the actually snowiest city with over 1 million people. Mori, one with over 100,000 people. So just some fun facts there for you. Let's take a look at the forecast, though, and see how much snow is going to be added to our total we already have on the ground out here. And this is actually with the GFS model outlook, and it just shows you an abundance is going to be seen. Actually, upwards of 30 to 60 centimeters there across parts of the central Japanese Alps, even extending back towards north, and especially there in the western Hokkaido over the next several days. Really just a big present over New Year's. And it's not one massive storm, it's persistent snowfall over the next 96 hours. And that's the good news. And what's kicking this all off? Well, we do have a front moving through today. And that's why over the last several days, actually, we've been seeing relatively warm weather down towards the south. Things have been cooling off, though. We had a high pressure come through. Another front kind of kicking up more snow. Been seeing actually photos from people up there into Nozawa of some pretty decent snowfall continuing to come down here on Wednesday. And as we look ahead through Thursday, those northwesterly winds will continue to stay in place. Then as we look ahead into Friday, we have a high pressure coming in from the west, but we still have that winter weather setup, that classic northwesterly winds. Our isobars coming in out of Siberia, it picks up that moisture, it just continues to dump it. Actually, through Thursday night and Friday morning, I'm expecting upwards of maybe 20 to 30 centimeters if you are in Hakuba on the lower elevation. So if you are headed up actually this weekend to Hakuba, it is going to be some pretty decent snowfall. Could be higher up, even more than that. Another big thing, though, is that you look at our pressure gradient, it's not all that tight. And what I mean by that is that the winds are not going to be that strong unless you're at the tip top of the mountains. You might be getting a little more wind. So the wind chill and reduced visibility shouldn't be there, but there is expected to be snowfall kind of replenishing some of those lines, even as we look ahead into Saturday. And by Sunday, still have those northwesterly winds. And you can see even here the mountains of Nagano, our ECMWF model outlook, that's this model I use here, is picking up on more snow, albeit it's not an abundance or an incredible snowstorm, it's just some more few flurries coming down. So I think that's going to make for a pretty decent holiday weekend here, even heading out to Monday as well. If you've never been in Japan during New Year's, it's a really big holiday. A lot of stuff is shut down, but a lot of people are out having fun, and a lot of people are in the mountains, and that's why making this actually on Wednesday, because I'm heading myself up to the mountains on Thursday. PM snow for Hakuba overnight. It's going to be about 20 centimeters, even extending into the morning. I think you could add another 10 centimeters on that by Friday morning. Do look at the winds throughout the next 5 days, though, 10 to 15 kilometers per hour. Wind chill, not that low. Do bundle up. If you're in some exposed areas, it might cool down by Friday, maybe minus 14, but overall, it could be worse. Saturday, on and off snow showers. Sunday, maybe some light flurries, and by Monday, increasing snow, maybe by Monday afternoon. And once I get out to the 5-day exact totals, pretty hard to estimate. That's why I usually do a 3-day in this. But the big thing is that every day, there is at least the chance of some snowfall in the forecast. That's not just for Hakuba, by the way. Most of Nagano and Niigata, even back towards the north, more likely for Hokkaido you'll be seeing that type of forecast. So some great news there. All right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them down there in the comment box below. Definitely always appreciate the feedback. Also, if you have any requests, you're curious about what the weather's going to be for your area if you are in the mountains, I always try to drop that in the snow report as well. All right, as always, though, thanks for watching.